pop this up. Cool. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this Advantage webinar. So today we're going to be going through the Advantage Edge. So our offering for SMB businesses to get started with their technology. Today we've got Denzel with us. So we'll go through just some quick introductions of who we are, go through who are Advantage, what is the Advantage Edge, and then I'm going to pass over to Denzel just to talk specifically about the core IT services that we offer in the Advantage Edge. We'll talk about the real world impact as well, and then we'll leave a little bit of time for Q&A and next steps in there as well. We will be talking in a little bit of detail around our CRM and ERP offerings. However, we have previously done webinars on those. So if you want to find more information on our CRM and our ERP offerings, you can find those webinars online. So my name's Joe. I'm joined Advantage just over 6 months ago. I'm the new business sales and account manager. So my role is helping organizations, specifically around the CRM and BC side, but also across the Microsoft stack, move on to the platform, but also helping our existing customers take advantage of more applications within it. Denzel, if you want to do a quick intro.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, my name's Denzel and I'm account manager at Advantage in our managed IT services department. So pretty much help all of our customers and also any other people that we speak to in terms of their IT services, well, especially within our managed services. So that's anything from managed IT, cybersecurity, public cloud, and all the other services that you'll be able to see that we'll talk about today. I joined Advantage around about 5 months ago now, and yeah, been working on a lot of different exciting products and services and projects. So yeah, looking forward to presenting this to you to see exactly how we can help you with your organization from a managed IT side service point of view as well.
Perfect. So just for those of you who don't know who Advantage are, so we are a Microsoft partner, what we call a tier 1 cloud solution provider. So essentially the relationship we have with Microsoft is direct, and we work quite closely with them specifically around business applications and modern work, which we hold specialist Microsoft solution partner designations for. And we are also a designated Microsoft Jumpstart partner as well. So we have ERP, CRM, and IT services all under one roof. We're privately owned with over 40 employees. So we select a group of clients in our niche specializations. Because we're a small business, we're really picky with who we work with. We want to make sure that we can do a fantastic job for those customers that we have. And we're always a solution over system focus. So anything that we do is more dictating on what you're struggling with, and then fitting you to the right systems rather than trying to fit a system into something that may not specifically work. So in terms of the Advantage solutions that we've got, so we're going to be talking today about the Advantage Edge, which is our CRM solutions, which is Dynamics 365 Power Platform and Dynamics 365 Business Central. As I mentioned, we've gone through these in a lot of detail in other webinars, so it's going to be very brief today what we're going to go through. With those, we offer quick start packages, and we also offer out-of-the-box implementations and bespoke needs specializations over and above this. The key piece of what we're going to go through today is that bottom tier, so our core IT services that run through everything that we do, and what Denzel and the team work day to day on. So actually, as part of the Advantage Edge, it's starting on the core IT services and then building you up for this as well, because what we want to make sure is you have a really good kind of IT structure in place, so we can then best utilize any other tools that we want to put over and above that. So where we help, so a lot of what we do and kind of where we're able to fit solutions into issues is that most businesses in the SMB sector will have one of these 8 kind of focuses, and these come from pain points. So for example, improved automation could be from a lot of manual processes currently. So what we do is we always try and figure out which of these are most important to a business at any one time, and actually focus on that, because it will change, it will evolve, and over a kind of life cycle of kind of 3 to 5 years, a business will kind of hit all of these 8 points in terms of where they want to move to. But actually what we want to do is fit the tech and fit the solutions that we have to these pain points, so that we can really identify what we help with. So we're going to talk a little bit about where these specifically help in our services, so you can understand, if you're struggling with one of these, where it might be a good place to start from a solution perspective. I'll hand over to Denzel now, because he's going to just talk about a bit about what it is.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Joe. So before I obviously start talking about exactly what the advantages is and what the benefits are, I just wanted to start with a question to yourselves, a question that might feel uncomfortably familiar for some of you. And that question is, when was the last time technology truly made life easier for your business? Now, I want you to think about that for a moment. When was the last time technology truly made life easier for your business? And for many businesses, the honest answer is rarely, because IT today can feel like chaos. You know, you're having to deal with multiple vendors, you've got a mess of different platforms, you've got endless support tickets that you're juggling with. And then when something breaks, that is when the blame game begins. You know, you're left asking, who do I call? Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for that? And also, why does that keep happening? And the truth is that uncertainty isn't just frustrating. It costs you your time, it costs you money, and it costs you your peace of mind. And also at its worst, it's costing you opportunities, opportunities to innovate, opportunities to grow, and opportunities to actually serve your customers without distraction. And that common problem is a problem that we are setting out to solve with the Advantage Edge. So introducing the actual Advantage Edge. So what is the Advantage Edge? So the Advantage Edge isn't just a specific product by itself. It's not a specific service by itself, but it's more of our philosophy that we've got to be able to help customers. So it's our promise that with Advantage, you don't get just a patchwork of disconnected services. What you do get is you get one partner for every solution. The Advantage Edge, just like Joe said, therefore brings in your CRM, your ERP, and also your IT managed services all under one roof. Now, why does that matter for you? So it matters because the real challenge a lot of the times isn't the actual technology itself. The real challenge a lot of the times is the integration, the accountability, and the foresight. And with the Advantage Edge, what you get is you get one partner, and that one partner sees the bigger picture. You get one strategy for all of your technology, and you get one relationship that is built on trust and not transactions. For us, that's the edge that we bring to yourself. It's the difference between the technology that you have actually holding you back and causing you more problems, and the technology actually unlocking the growth for your business and allowing you to get even better and serve better as well, actually allowing you to do exactly what you set your business out to do. And Joe, can you go to the next slide, please? So let's talk about what this actually means for you and your people. What does the Advantage Edge actually mean for you and your people? So with the Advantage Edge, our clients have experienced clarity. There's no more confusion about who's responsible. There's no more finger pointing. You just have one number to call and one partner to trust. Also, you get confidence. You know that your systems are monitored, your systems are protected and managed with proactive care. You know that someone is watching your back. And also freedom. Your team can focus on what they're hired to do, which could be to innovate, to serve customers, to drive results, instead of spending their time firefighting IT issues. So beyond the technology, it's about giving you that peace of mind. You know that feeling when you can shut your laptop off at the end of the day and actually switch off. You know that everything is being taken care of. That's what the Advantage Edge gives you, and that's priceless. And then if we go into the next slide, you can see we have a whole host of managed IT services that we bring to the Advantage Edge. These include things like managed IT support, your cloud services like Azure, Microsoft 365, with discounted subscriptions due to our relationship with Microsoft. And then you've got a whole host of cybersecurity services, modern workplace, and then emerging technologies like AI and Copilot, and many, many more, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is just going to talk through 3 of those today in a little bit more details, just so you can get a little bit more information in terms of what we're providing for you. So one of the most tangible ways that the Advantage Edge really comes to life is through our managed IT support. Now, a lot of the times IT support often gets a bad reputation. People think about long hold times, you have faceless service desk, emails that don't get responded to, and a lot of the times it kind of feels like a reactive, we'll fix it when something breaks approach. But that's not Advantage. That's not the way that we operate. So we've been delivering, reliable, cost-effective managed IT support since 1999. Predominantly helping small and medium-sized businesses stay productive without the hassle of, dealing with technical issues all the time. So from our managed IT service point of view, our services include, your remote and on-site IT support, Office 365 backups, services like your disaster recovery, remote working solutions, and IT staff cover as and when you need it. So the support is there to keep your business, running smoothly. And our motto is proactive, personal, and also preventative. So we don't just fix problems, we stop them before they actually disrupt your business. And we tailor the support to the way that your people actually work, whether that's on site, remote, hybrid. Our solutions are always tailored to exactly what will help your business and what your business actually needs. And we give you guaranteed response times as well, so you're never left in the dark about what's going on. So what does that mean for your employees? So it means that they're not stuck waiting helplessly when tech goes wrong. For your leadership, it means you have operational stability and productivity you can actually measure. And what I want you to do is think about it as an invisible safety net. So when everything's running smoothly, you don't notice us. We're just there in the background, running along, just doing things for you. But when challenges do arise, we're there, catching you, protecting you every single time. And once again, that's that peace of mind, and that's managed IT support the Advantage way. And then if we move on to the next slide regarding data. So what we're doing here is we're turning complexity into clarity. So a critical area where business struggle is data. Your systems hold a mountain of information, whether that be customer records, financials, your sales history, your operational data, but too often that information is scattered, it's siloed in different areas, or it's stuck in legacy systems and nothing has been done with that valuable data. So the Advantage Edge solves this with a structured, proven approach to not only just data migration, but also management. So we give you peace of mind by performing a thorough audit, which helps you avoid any surprises and sets the foundation for a successful migration. So with our expert guidance, you're supported by specialists who understand both the tech and also your business as well. And we ensure that your data is securely migrated with minimal or zero downtime, and that is always communicated to you. And also we remove silos by integrating data across your Microsoft ecosystem, whether that's Dynamics, 365, Azure, and beyond. And we transform that raw information into insights that your business can actually use to make decisions and improve going forward. So your data is more than just numbers, it's the story of your business, it's the trust of your customers, and also it's the foundation of your future growth. So if you handle that data poorly, that data becomes a big risk. But if you handle it right, it can become your competitive advantage. And with the Advantage Edge, your data stops being a burden and actually starts being a source of clarity and confidence as well.
I think just to echo that as well, Denzel, is when we talk about that into the rest of our offering as well, it's not only getting this correct from the core perspective,
Yeah.
But actually, as that, like Denzel said, it flows through your applications, and it's one of the beauties of the Microsoft kind of us utilizing Microsoft is that data migration and the integration between systems is so powerful. It means that you can have data across it, and you're not having these silos, as Denzel said, across it all.
Exactly. And that's something that we see quite a lot nowadays.
Absolutely.
So thank you. And then next slide, Joe. Thank you. And finally, to talk about one of the more exciting frontiers in modern IT at the moment, which is AI-powered productivity with Microsoft Copilot. So the Advantage Edge isn't just about protecting and managing what you have today, but it's actually about preparing you for what comes next. And what we've seen is that Copilot is a game changer. So we deliver this through our Copilot workshops. So we've got a number of workshops that we're running at the moment, and one of them is the Vision and Value workshop, where we don't just show you what Copilot can do, we show you what Copilot can do for your people. So the Vision and Value workshop helps you explore how Microsoft 365 Copilot can unlock real business value by aligning its capabilities with what you're trying to achieve as a business. So through one of our interactive sessions, your team can discover practical use cases. We can map out the opportunities for yourselves, and you can get expert guidance on how to start your Copilot journey. However, no matter where you are on your AI and Copilot journey, we have different workshops available. Even if you've already started this journey and you've already started using things like Copilot and other AI technologies, our workshops can actually help you uncover how 365 can help you with saving time, to improve some of your processes, and also deliver real return on investment by focusing on your high impact areas first, and then looking at other areas that we can move to. So what we've seen, and I want you to imagine this. So imagine your sales team, asking natural language questions in Dynamics 365 and instantly getting a report that used to take, hours, if not days previously, or your finance team automating reconciliations instead of, drowning in spreadsheets and trying to do these manually every single time, which can take, a lot of time for them. And also things like your marketing team drafting content and campaign ideas in literally seconds and not hours and pushing them out straight away. So, I don't want you to think about AI as replacing humans or replacing your staff. I want you to think about it as actually unlocking your human potential. It's about giving people their time back, time that they can actually use to think, to create, or to connect. And that's what Copilot with Advantage Edge actually gives you. It's not just about IT support. The Advantage Edge isn't just about security. It's not just about data or managed IT. It's the fusion of people, your processes, and AI can create the future of your work. And we've tried to bring that future within your reach as soon as possible. And then just to talk in a little bit in terms of what the Advantage has actually proven to be for a customer that we've worked with. I just want to provide you with a small demonstration of exactly what the Advantage has provided. So Chesterfield, they are a leading insurance broker, and they partnered with Advantage to overhaul their outdated IT systems, and they did this by migrating to Microsoft Azure and Dynamics 365. So they opted for a full integration of ERP, CRM, and communication tools like 365 and Teams. So this transformation that we helped them to achieve actually delivered a 30% reduction in operational costs. We improved their system reliability and enabled seamless scalability across their global operations. Now, Chesterfield now benefit from enhanced security, compliancy, and also efficiency as well. So the client doesn't need to log on to multiple different systems. They don't need to call multiple different vendors. They don't need to wonder, who's accountable when something goes wrong or if they need to find something out. It's all here. It's all centralized, it's seamless, it's managed. And really, that's the Advantage Edge that we brought to them and looking to bring to many other organizations all across the world as well.
Thank you for that, Denzel. Kind of following on from that, we obviously have, it's a great example of one of our customers that have taken what the Advantage Edge is and put that into practice. And that all starts from that core IT piece. It's making sure that we've got those managed services in place. It's making sure that we've got a strategy for data. What it allows us then to do is put in tools like CRM and ERP. So firstly, from a CRM side, for those who may not even know what CRM is that this is your kind of sales management tool. It's what we use for the tracking all of your activity on an inbound side. So anything from kind of lead and opportunity tracking, logging company details, quoting or ordering, from that, having products and price lists for your sales teams, but also tracking all of the activity that goes alongside that as well. So it's the email login, it's tracking your meeting notes, it's looking at what follow-ups as well can happen off the back of it. And it goes all the way through to stuff like marketing automation or other products within it that can actually really improve the operational side of your business. So whether that's into something like field service or other kind of customer engagement apps that work alongside it. Now, in terms of what we offer in Advantage Edge, it's really that making sure that we get you onto a CRM operational tool that can kind of enhance that growth, improve the data structure, and then be able to start utilizing Copilot more as well. So it's really simple what we get started with, but then that can grow with you as you grow as a business. And CRM is used by multiple enterprises across the world. We're talking thousands of enterprises across the world. So we know that it can support businesses right from startup all the way through to billion pound revenues per year. So really what we look to do is put in what you need at the right points. And again, it goes back to that piece of fitting the problem, looking at the problems and fitting the solution around that rather than trying to sell you a system. So that's what we'll always do with this. And alongside that comes Business Central, which is our ERP tool. And this includes your core financials. So a lot of what we do with Advantage Edge is moving people off the likes of Sage, Xero, and QuickBooks, because those systems are really good for small businesses, but actually they don't provide the ability to grow. They don't provide the ability to utilize data in the proper way, to report on it, to get those kind of that information quickly that you need. And they can also be a bit slow in terms of processing, especially when we've got Copilot baked into Business Central, especially if you're utilizing the rest of the Microsoft stack as well. There's so much that we can do with Business Central that just speeds up those processes, not only for your finance team, but also for the rest of the team that might be raising purchases or putting in timesheets or wanting reports off the back of it. They don't have to go to finance every time they need a report. And again, Business Central is that tool. It can be used by startups, and it's making sure that we understand what those problems are and those challenges are. And then how do we fit you into it and grow? Again, Business Central is used by hundreds, again, thousands of enterprises across the world. So we know that, again, it can grow with you. And what we want is that these systems is the last time that you should do major implementations, whether that's from an IT perspective, whether that's from an implementation of software. What we want is that you move to a partner that can consistently and for a long time support you going forward. So that's part of the Advantage Edge, is being able to create solutions for you, but strategize with you, but also mean that you don't need to go anywhere else, so you don't need to do these massive business changes in future. We can do it with you. We can make it easier for your people. We can phase it down so that as a business there's less interruption to you as well. So the offering itself includes all three. Like I said, so the CRM and BC, if you want to find out more about those tools, we've done separate webinars that have our offerings in that as well. Those are on the QuickStart offerings that we got, but we also do bespoke implementations. From a managed service side, that's key to everything we do. And we'll always have a conversation with you about actually what your key challenges in and around the systems as well. So actually, is there something that we can do on SharePoint? Is there something that we can do on cybersecurity, which is obviously a little bit more forefront in everybody's minds at the moment? Can we do something on Copilot? Can we create automation? So that's what we want to look at, and utilizing the tools around us to put the right solutions in. So in terms of the next steps, from our side, we will schedule a 30-minute consultation. It's free, it's no obligation. What it will be myself and Denzel. We'll have a quick chat with you, understand those challenges that you're having, figure out where you might be struggling, whether that's and what solutions might be best for you. We'll then go into discovery. So that'll be where we actually show you the technology. Again, it's all part of, it's all free, going through this stuff. All that we ask is that we get the right people from your team in, so that we can make sure that everybody that might need a say in it or would want to say in it is in those calls, in that discovery. But that's where we can show you how the Advantage Edge would fit your business. And that comes with, from your side, experience in that clarity, confidence, and freedom. We want you to feel that after discovery, and then we would move through to proposing you the best ways to work with Advantage going forward.
Yeah.
Anything to add on that, Denzel, before we close for Q&A?
No, I just want to say, yeah, you're completely right. Let's schedule that free consultation. Even if you feel like you've got everything all under control and you just kind of want to get our opinion, yeah, let us know. Let's just have that discussion. And because a lot of the times, we speak to organizations who, they feel like they've got everything under control, everything's all managed, everything is good in their point of view, but we've got techniques and we've got expertise that we can have a look in terms of, your organization underneath the hood, to see where we can offer recommendations as well. So even if you don't have any known problems or issues or challenges, still reach out just so you can get a second opinion from ourselves as well. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Joe. I think you kind of covered it pretty well.
And thank you everyone for watching and attending. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the chat. Alternatively, if you're watching this back on playback, please just email us. You can either email myself or Denzel directly. You should get our emails from this, or you can email info@advantage.co.uk. We'll be in touch with anyone that has attended this, just so that we can see if there's anything we can help you with in the intermediary. But other than that, thank you for attending.
Thanks all.